Hey guys, welcome to my cooking show. It's called Cooking with Blake. So what we're making today is we're making a bit of vegan spaghetti bolognese. So this video is actually sponsored by Woolworths as well. They've provided us with the Funky Fields mince plant-based. Yeah. And so what this is basically just soy. And soy is really good for you. Soy is in pretty much everything. And what we're also going to be doing is cut up some eggplant for this because, you know, generally you have bacon in your spaghetti, but today we're going to be using eggplant. It's something that's very nice cooked in the pan. You know, generally people turn away from eggplant, but you know, on this show we love it. It's great. It's good for you. And you know, this takes barely any time. It takes me about a little while to cut up because I'm quite uncoordinated. It's just some funny coincidence. So yeah, what I'm doing here is just, I haven't washed my hands, but you should. I'm just chopping it into sort of little cubes. They're not perfect. They don't have to be perfect. It's really based on your sort of preference. But yeah, apart from that, chop it up nice and not too fine, but fine enough. Because you know you don't want big chunks of eggplant. It's not that nice, you know. But anyway, so once you've finished cutting it up, which for me takes a little while, just don't cut your fingers like I almost did. That would end in disaster. You know, you don't want that happening. Sorry for the sniffles, by the way, as well. I've got quite a flu. So you know, that's probably okay. I got a little bit on the floor, but that's fine. So we want to turn the stove on. Nearly blew up the house. Don't stress about it. Have your pan on. You want to get some garlic. Again, Woolworths. Yeah, Woolworths, home brand, essential. Generally, recipes say put a little bit in, but fuck that. I love garlic here. That was probably a bit too much because I overestimated how big the spoon was. But that's okay. In the sink. In the sink. Chuck it around. Get your eggplant.
It smells so strong. Alright.
Chuck it in. Brown that up a little bit. That's a lot of eggplant. Mushrooms, move. All in. So this recipe, we could make enough for probably
60 people.
two vegans. Give it a stir, you want it nice and brown. That garlic is very strong, but that's okay. You know, get it nice and sizzling because it's very nice when you sizzle shit. And you know, mix it up. So when you put mushroom in the pan, it tends to shrink a lot, and that's because of all the moisture mushrooms have in them. So when you cook them, they shrink. So what we're going to do to try and speed up this process is put a little bit of olive oil in. Sorry, vegetable oil. And that'll also give it a bit of extra flavour and oiliness, as we love. So we want to mix that.
So where's that olive oil from? The oil's from,
yes,
mate?
absolutely. Thanks for reminding me, Sam. Again, this is vegetable oil from Woolworths. It's blended. It's great for baking and frying. You know, just general olive oil.
Vegetable oil.
Vegetable oil. So yeah, as we're mixing this up, we want to prepare the mince. But because Woolworths, again, are fantastic, it's already made, like it's good to go, you know? Look at that. Isn't that just lovely? And you see all the white stuff in it. It's soya beans, crushed up. It's quite amazing how they make it this accurate, you know. It's amazing. We all love it. But anyway, this is slowly getting it up to where we want it. I probably should have cut the mushrooms up a bit, but no stress. There's a lot of mushrooms in here. And today we've skipped out on the onions. You know, generally you want to dice your onions up and chuck them in first, but we're giving that a miss today. We're trying something new. Yeah, so keep stirring that up. You don't want it to burn, so keep giving it a good old stir. And then once you're happy with how your eggplant and mushrooms look, you want to chuck your mince in. But we'll give that a little bit longer. Alright, welcome back. We're ready to chuck the mince in. So pretty much just chuck it in the pan. You want to chop it up a little bit, because obviously that's what you do with mince. This sort of stuff, it mixes really well. It's very accurate to normal mince. And it works exactly the same way as general beef mince.
Just a reminder everyone, this is a vegan friendly meal that we're making today.
It is 100% plant-based. So, you know, it comes from trees and plants and stuff. And it actually browns like normal mince does. And it's amazing. It's absolutely gorgeous stuff. We used it yesterday. We made some burritos, and you know, it turned out lovely. So while this is,
I've just got 17 times zoom in on this.
so as you can see, as it is zoomed in, well, it's zooming out now, but you can see just how bloody good this looks. Something else I like to do, I'm going to let that sit there like that for a second. I like to go and get some fresh herbs from the garden. But as it's raining outside, as you can see, that's not a good idea. So
You don't want to risk slipping over.
absolutely, absolutely. Now, my vegan weak bones, because I don't get enough protein and calcium. Anyway, again, we've got Woolworths brand mixed herbs and chili flakes. They are very hot. Got the chili flakes. No, fuck that. It's going to take us a while to get out. We're going to chuck them in. And your mixed herbs. Look at that fly around. Just how beautiful is that? Look at that. Done. That's all you need. Oh, that's lighter. And already, the aroma.
Oh, that's a lot of chili as well.
That smells amazing. That mushroom is gone forever. Just fell down the side. Anyway. Look at this. Absolutely love it. Now Sam's going into a bit of an inspection of the mushroom. And I'll tell you, it doesn't look too bad.
It's not focusing at all. That's alright, we'll have a taste there.
Bang off your wooden spoon. Crack you. This is the only thing we haven't used that's not Woolworths brand.
Where was that bought? Sorry, mate.
This was bought at Woolworths. It was on sale for $1.50. Oh, that was raw. $1.50. Vegan.
Yeah.
So, put that in like that. Look at that. Magnificent. Now, before we put more in, we want to see how it mixes up. I'm pretty sure this will look okay. Something's burning.
I think it's chili. My nose is going nuts from this chili.
So what we're going to do is turn this down. That's cooking very fast. That looks okay. It doesn't look too bad. But I think what we might do, salt, pepper, best friend. Cook's best friend. I'm gonna mix that through, bit of pepper. Look at that, lovely. Give it another bit of a stir around.
So here's a little mother's treat, mother's trick for everyone watching. To get the last out of your bolognese jar,
Yeah, absolutely.
you just
we
put
might
it.
not do it, but
I think we should. You just get a little bit of water.
so you want to put them out.
Yeah, you
That
want to
much?
fill that, and then you can just give her a big shake.
Chuck the lid back on.
Lid back on.
Shake it like your mama made it. You can see that. Just how lovely does that look? Nice and rich, nice and red. Crack it open again. Back in. Voila. No jar has gone to waste now. Well, it has, but it's okay. It's mama made.
So what are we going to do now? We can let that sit.
So as we're mixing it around, we're trying to get all the salt and herbs and chili that we've mixed in. And we want to sort of even it out so we've got an even amount of mince and an even amount of vegetable. So then what we're going to do is just going to let that simmer.
So while we're letting this sit, what are we going to do now, bud?
So now we're going to put the pasta on.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to do this at home, if you're going to follow our recipes, we
Don't
suggest
forget the bloody pasta.
we suggest that you cook your pasta a bit earlier than we're doing that. You know, Blake's he's a great cook, and he tends to focus on the things that matter at the moment.
So what we're going to do is we're going to mix. We're just going to put hot water. We're going to speed the process up a little bit. We're going to put hot water in the pot. That's probably enough.
That is great multitasking.
Absolutely.
Yeah? Hey, I can do this for you.
So we're going to light this. There
Look
we
at
go.
that, boys and girls.
Chuck her under.
Flame. Under there.
And we're up.
Up and running.
Now we're cooking with gas.
That's right, as they say. So how long will we let this water cook?
So we want to sit the water for, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes, as we've already put hot water in the pot. We want to boil it. And when we boil it, we'll chuck the pasta in. And the way you can tell when it's boiling is when it's boiling. So guys, now you can see, well, I don't really want to tip it over, but it's fucking hot too. Ow. Ow. It's boiling.
How do you know that?
You can tell by the way it's boiling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as I said earlier. And so what we're going to do is just
Go from the other side, all I can see is your hand.
money shot.
That's it.
Probably too much, but that'll do. And now what we do is just let that sit there and take its bloody time. You're going to give this another stir, just so it doesn't burn on the bottom. Lovely.
Blake, that's unreal. You've got 3 hands.
3.
Down more. Could not see that.
We're going to add some more salt with my other 2 free hands. Lovely. We're going to let that sit for a little bit longer. Okay guys, welcome back. Now we've cooked everything and now we just need to rinse all the water out. We need to drain it. And what I've done is I've set it up in the sink like so. You just want to pour it in. It's as simple as that. What this does is drains all the water. Which is pretty straightforward for simple-minded people, but that's okay. Look at that, steamy as fuck. Now, you want to pour it back in. Look at that. Get that action shot going. And then, generally you want to put it into another bowl, but because we're travelling with this, we're just going to chuck it straight into the pot. Like so. Nice and thick. Yum-o. There's a lot of pasta here. Feeds 2 people. There you go guys. That's how you make Blake Jones vegan pasta with eggplant. Thanks for sponsoring us, Woolies. We'll definitely be using your ingredients again. Next time we might use your pasta sauce, but this time it just wasn't meant to be. Anyway, thumbs up. See you in the next episode.
G'day everyone, I hope you enjoyed that Cooking with Blake episode. We're thinking about doing more of that. Sorry about the lack of uploads lately, but we will actually post whatever the fuck we just filmed. I hope you enjoyed. Final message from Blake, I reckon.
Hey! Welcome back guys.
He's just saying hey. Alright, well thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let us know if you want more random shit like that we're going to post. Fucking see you later.
When you don't wanna be alone, when we move together only it always works out.